But yeah, England against Congo.
Hmm.
What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Honestly, yeah, like just based on how England have been playing and the team selections Tuchel has been making, I think Congo have a chance. I'll still have England as my favourites. I still think England most likely will go through, but Congo they have some good players there. Like if they set up similarly to the way Ghana set up against England, and if England played this similar team to the team that played against Ghana, and they're gonna be missing Reece James, you know, that's a big miss if you're gonna be playing that same midfield and attack. Uh, Congo can definitely keep them at bay. It can definitely keep guys like Anthony Gordon at bay. You got Wan-Bissaka right back. They got some good players, and you want with some man. That guy's he's a real problem. He's a real threat. You know, he's got a bit under the radar since moving to Newcastle. Because he was injured for a while, and Eddie Howe hasn't been playing him. But
Yeah.
he's a really good. He's a real threat. He's one of the best strikers in this competition, in my opinion, and he he could do something. Honestly, I think Congo they have a chance. It will be closer than people think. I'm still gonna say England will edge it, but it will definitely be closer than people think, just because Tuchel doesn't really know what he's doing, and his team selection is not.
He doesn't know what he's doing straight up. No, I mean, I can't disagree with anything you said there. Yeah, I'm also very happy for Wissa. He had that, he brought them through against Uzbekistan. Great goal at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's their real threat. He's a top striker. I just think the rest of the attack around him isn't quite enough. Even if England aren't playing to their full potential, I think they'll have enough. Just because I think Congo aren't enough of a threat on the counter to really, really punish England. I agree with you. I think this is a game where, yeah, not having Reece James, we're gonna at the end of the game probably be hearing more comments about, oh, why isn't Trent there? Why is he left out Cole Palmer? Obvious and fair
yeah,
criticisms that I would definitely agree with.
yeah.
But I do think England should have enough to beat Congo. And despite that, and yeah, I think Bellingham, Harry Kane, they're playing well. I'm going to assume Saka's ready to be in the starting lineup going forward now. That's big, but I don't know what the situation there is with his fitness. And if those three are all on the pitch, then I don't see England losing to a team at the level of Congo. I think it will take a slightly higher level team to really, make it dangerous in terms of qualifying, which maybe we'll see in the next couple of rounds, but I don't think Congo will have enough.
True.
Belgium against Senegal. That's a tough game. Another one where I'm looking at the odds here, and I'm surprised. I'm very surprised because we have Belgium as pretty clear favorites over Senegal, and I just
I
don't see
don't
that
see
at all.
that. Yeah,
I don't see that at all. On paper, Senegal have clearly the better team. Clearly, in my opinion. Like, squad-wise, for sure. But, like, the defense, it's like night and day. Senegal's defense over Belgium's defense. Although, I'm a bit worried about who's going to start for Senegal in defense. Second Niakate it's not. If it's that, I get it. They're kind of solid, well, Niakate is a good player. He's decent on the ball, good player. Sek, he's there because he's 6'5" and a rock, and it's like the higher the level you go, so the more that's going to cost you having a player like that. Although, as you said, Koulibaly's struggled. Sarr has to be starting for me. Mamadou Sarr, he should be starting, but and that's the thing that could be the threat, for Senegal. Rather than anything Belgium have to offer, I'm more worried about the team selection. I'm more worried about this insistence to overuse their older players. And Jai, he wasn't even getting minutes in the first couple of games. Do you see his goal when he came on?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. He's a
He's their best
like
attacker.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's a
He's their best
very fair
attacker.
argument about that. Definitely, like technical ability is something they're missing as well. Like when you look at the profiles of players around him, like that's exactly what they need. Um, Lamine Kamara played well. Hopefully, he plays again. Pap Gay, those two rockets when he came on.
That's where it should end. Lamine Kamara and Pat Gay.
That's
That
it.
should
You
be
don't
the
need any
midfield.
more. You
You
don't
don't
need
need
any
any
more.
more.
You don't
You
need
don't need any
Shagay.
more.
You don't.
But
I get
then
it.
that Idrissa Gana Gueye, he has to play, the Senegal legend. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. What did he like? Come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
he's good,
It's this
good player,
thing.
but
Yeah. These African nations and the reverence for the experienced guys, it's too much. It's gonna
too
cost
much.
these countries. Like Senegal are a team with the quality to really go far in this competition. And yeah, I am picking them to beat Belgium. Obviously I think Doku is Belgium's biggest threat. Trossard is a player you can always uh expect to be a threat, come up with a goal here and there. De Bruyne's still got a bit, he's got with De Bruyne, he's clearly not the player he used to be. He can't use the physical side of his game, which was a big part of things. He was a strong runner back in the day, but obviously he's still a great player technically, and he's got quality. Tielemans has quality. So I'm not saying it'll be an easy game, but I'm back in Senegal.
Yeah, if Senegal get their team selection right, then they should win. Should win.
Yeah. All right. And then on that day, there's also USA against Bosnia, which is an interesting one. What do you think about that?
I have USA going through, you know. Um I've just been impressed with, the way they've played, the way they've been managed as well. Because I had my doubts about Pochettino going into this tournament, but he's really shown that he still understands profiles similarly to the way when he was at Spurs. Because the lineups that he's or his main 11 that he's been playing has been very balanced. So yes, and they got good quality players there, man. Like obviously, I've doubted Balogun, but you all know that if he gets the service, he can score. Man. He's been a pure finisher since he was in the Arsenal academy. Like, that's his game. No all rounder, but he's a bagsman for sure. As long as he gets the opportunities. Pulisic always been a good player. When he has a license to roam.
Exactly.
And when there's not too much pressure on him to create, he can shine.
Yeah. The
They run, they
LeBron
got
James of soccer,
yeah.
Yeah, man. This is yeah.
Yeah, and they
And
got
yeah,
got other good players as well. McKennie, very powerhouse in the midfield.
I've
Good
been
with the
really
late
impressed
runs.
with Alex Freeman.
Mm,
Hadn't seen much of him before the tournament, but he looks like a good young talent as
yeah.
well. Yeah, their centre mid partnership was Adams and Tillman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. It's
yeah,
they got
yeah.
a good balanced squad, man. And Bosnia, I just don't feel they have much to them. This. So
It's Bosnia are an interesting one for me. For me, right? I feel like every tournament or every cycle, there's a team where I look on paper and I think, they're okay, but they shouldn't be, really challenging any good teams. But you look at them through qualification, right? Obviously, they were the team that knocked out Bosnia. Sorry, they were the team that knocked out Italy from Euro qualification. Also knocked out Wales. I can't remember who it was they beat earlier in this tournament, but they had a good win. Obviously, I've just lost. I forgot. But I think they're the type of team that's greater than the sum of their parts, if that makes sense. They look very well coached to me. So I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I think on paper, USA have more, but I think it might be a tight one. Maybe like a 2-1 type game or, an extra time a game. It wouldn't surprise me, but I'm also edging towards USA for that one. Yeah, definitely.